Okay, see now. Please. Okay. Just the way you arrange this closure before you start tapping. There are some frontal that used to be longer than this one. Some used to be here, some they reach here. Some don't even used to get to this place at all. You know, those are 4 by 5, 6, 4 by 6. This one now is long. You have to be fixed, but to fix this thing now, you're supposed to cut it like this. Like if a person wants to install it, you want to install it, I'll still cut this. It's long. So you just use your pin down. You just same way of fixing your enclosure. It's just that this is not stretched to lazy. Now, you go and clean the front line this front tire. The only because I know how many inches the front is. So, see, that front is not giving you what I want. You should take it back. I want to take it back. See the front. Normally, this front and the moment this is where it's supposed. I think she's done it with this side. No. With this side and should come out from the top. You know that when you have facing closure, I told you that when you want to take the closure, you shouldn't be on the top. You shouldn't end where the closure should come a little bit so that when you cut everything, when the client wear the part, you will not be struggling with it. So hold this up. Yes, no, it's not giving me issues. It's only this side. And she did not even make sure the legs were ready. So, the legs is not important. You see what I'm doing? Just try to just use normal closure that is well done now. That's it. I worship you, for your name is holy. Now, frontal, you want to fix frontal, is back here you to start sewing. Look, closure we start from front. This one is back. You start sewing from the back. Or you sew from the back. It doesn't really have front to sew like that. You know the sew front. As your frontal, we will always install it. If you don't install frontal, there's no how the front will. The front will always mark up. Because they don't sew front and front. They don't sew. It's only the back. They attach to the yoke and the river and the back. So. So this is how to fix frontal. Start tapping from the top here. Because this one is not balanced and the frontal is not the measurement. This place is smaller than this place. But when you want to fix frontal, see the way I fix it. The real frontal, like this kind of full frontal is supposed to reach here. This one, because it's not well measured, it's measured very well. That's why it's hanging up here. You're not supposed to hang here. Full frontal normally is you must land here. Even though it's not even full frontal like this, 4 by 6 by 5, they will reach here. It will always be here. So you start sewing from edge, and your sewing should be, do not give gap, just like what I said when you are sewing. Just give little gap. When you are sewing, you will not sew like this one. Like this. Yes, the frontals don't really use too much wave bone. I said the person said you want it very full, You will not start, you will not leave space at all like that. Like that, 7, 8, 6, 5. You might do so 7 after 7. You before you get to you might sew 8 after 8 before you get to 7. Just about 3 inches before 7, you sew it good. You understand what I'm saying? Because the person wants it very full. But if the person wants it like 100 grams, that very food is about 300 grams. You get your 300 grams. And if the person has said normal, he doesn't want it to 200 grams is okay. You sew the normal 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I think front I used to finish 4. Once you get to 4, no 3. Supposed to land 3. You understand what I'm talking about? Front I also supposed to end 3. By 3 this thing. Once you get 3, you have got it to full front because the frontal itself has already collected almost half of the cap, so and you don't sew on top of this next. Once you land your waver should be here too. You understand? Don't sew on top of it so that it will not rise when you are installing it. It will not rise. So that is it. So but frontal is more difficult because if you don't place it very well when you are sewing, see all this way you start having it. That's why it's telling me I don't have front. I will like this is a real contact for me. I don't have front as well. So yeah. Just sew with this little space. Sew. Until you get to like full frontal from back to the back of your ear. Frontal part of your and also reach the end of the ear. Even though if the frontal long this shape, you don't need to sew it from it because when the person is restoring it, you can still go to cut off. But normal frontal, now here it is. This is where so that's what they sew from them. So even when the person is restoring the hair or you finish weaving it, you want to help the person to style it, you have to go to cut off or near like this, the head section and the rest of them. So that is frontal. So it doesn't have anything to do with front, maybe sewing front. It's just this back. So this back is better and neat. That is all about frontal. How if you have now, I just read it. So I don't know if you can sew this one. Let's try and sew this one. Bring it down first. I will spoil my cap. You do spoil my cap. Hi guys. Thank God it's Friday. So by next week I will start what again? Revamping on it. Huh? Just to start revamping.
You're saying this month is all about you.
So it's 2 weeks. It's for 2 weeks. You do 2 weeks reading, 2 weeks revamping, 2 weeks styling. That is 6 weeks, Abby. The remaining 2 weeks, you don't use and do all the practicals together. about the video. If you have any question, you have anyone that have not, you don't understand, you see any picture, you don't want to know how they do it, just bring it and explain to you, even though you don't have the material. You understand? So I'm always good with practical. I don't really. So why you just be taking it small.
That may be so
Huh? No, you cannot sew contact on the contact. That's something like that. You know when you are sewing like this and you are tying it, you are kind of bringing the contact back up. You know, you are dragging it back up. But when you are sewing like this, you just be there and it will not even think when the person is doing it. Like it will not think. This is the best way to sew contact. When you sew like this, you are bringing the closer to this side to balance this side. So when you now come this place, you sew like that. It will balance. If you are sewing like this now, all the weight is coming here. It might be off center, but you have balanced this place already. When you now come to this side and sew by side and drag it, as you are sewing like that, you are dragging it to that side, and you are bringing the closure, the line, the center. You want to balance it by. You understand? That's why it's very good when you are sewing closure frontal. Always sew sideways, just by side. If you are using it to balance it. If you are sewing like this now, that shows that the way you pin it down, that is where you are just sewing it. And if you pin it down and that pin is already wrong, the line is not at the center. It is how you sew it and how you pin it. After sewing it, that is how you knit it. You just see that this is not straight. But if it was not straight before, you sew by side. If you balance it, by the time you sew this place, if it was there that was not balanced before, you sew here, you are indirectly balancing that side. When you come there and you sew the other side, everything will just be balanced. You will hardly have mistake after sewing your frontal or closure like that. But if you sew straight like this, you keep on losing until it's only when you are really good at you are good and you know how to calculate the this thing very well. You're sewing the lines, you calculate it very well. That's the only way you can actually sew frontal. I mean, even frontal is good. It's never encouraged to sew frontal like that. Maybe closure. Give me brush. So let's see what to sleep. Is it that is giving me sleep or what is going on?
No, we're not doing my practice this. Like, you know when you wanted to include the back, you have to like practice.
It's not compulsory that you must start with it because
Like, when the space is too much.
it's because the space is too much. The space is small because of the way we tag the side. When they are different, the measurement of this tag is used. The reason why I see all this way because the measure see. Do you see this place? Let me show you. This is what is giving us excess space. The net itself, is not well measured. This place now have excess. Look at where this is now. Come and see this one. This place is very, very well measured, but this place is not well measured. So let me remove what this is. You see the excess net. Look at the way. When she was cutting this net, look at the way she cut. Her hand was not strong. If she had wanted to cut like this now, cut this net, this place is okay. She will have cut like this. See the excess. Take it off. And even still cutting like this, when I want to install this hair now, they are still going to cut all this place like this. So that is why it's giving us issue here. The cutting itself is not right. Look at the sewing. See, it's not right. So how which it was rhymed like this, the way she started cutting it like this. Now this one now will have been because it's not rhyming. This place low, here high. That is the issue. That is what you are seeing all day. Frontal you can never see any, no matter how you sew it, you can never have excess. You know why? Because you are sewing from the back. You are not sewing front by side. There's nothing like sewing frontal by side. It's the back you are sewing. So as long as you are sewing from the back, all the excess, all the space, you are sewing it to the back. It's not going to have anything gallop or not start folding like this. It's frontal that is not, it's closure that is not well measured by the side very well. Especially all those, especially half frontal. If you have issue with half frontal like that, that's a frontal. Half closure like that, because full closure, when you are saying full closure, like that one we saw that you see that have small excess. You will not have excess because it's full. Even though you sew it like this, anything essence, it's full because when you get to the back, it will just be normal. But when it's half, they divide it to two, you have issue. Or when they are dividing it to two, one side is going to be bigger than one side. And depending on the one they now give you there, if you have the smaller one they give you, you'll be having issue where you are